Hold on, hold on. We'll try again. Right, okay. That was the best solo ever, by the way. Right, hold on. Shh. Take two. Everybody, shut up. Right, give me a minute. I know what I've done. I know exactly what I've done. We're going to try again. We're going to try again. Take two. I'll never be able to recreate that solo. It was the best ever. Promise. Guess the solo. Right. How do we? Now I've lost the sound. Right. Everybody shut up. Everybody shut up. Right. Wait. I'm out of sorts now. Right. What do I need to do? Alright. I think I know what I'm doing. Let's put the track on again. Can you hear the, let's see. Right, we're doing some tests. Shut up! Right, that'll have to do it after that last one. Jeez, sorry. Right. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Sorry. What a mess. What a mess. Right. Audio. Did anybody see what the problem was? Slight cable issue. Okay. Hi. Thanks for coming. It's the hammering on about live stream. That's what's happening. So tonight we're hammering on about Fender versus Gibson. Not the brands. We're not talking about the politics of the brands. We're talking about the designs, the models and things like that. That's the reason I thought I'd start with the old Starcaster, because it's like a bit of both, is it? Kinda. Or maybe not, I don't know. Maybe not. Right, let's come and say hello to everybody, and sorry for the problems. Maybe the problems are better. Are they? Yeah, Pesky, I should have used the Les Trem. I didn't want to risk it. I had enough going on wrong so far. Right. What was saying? Who's in? Rubbish Guitar Bloke's in. How you doing, mate? Jed Ellis, Maria Muggs Davies. Hello, thanks for coming. Relaxing Meditation is in. Mick Marshall, Scott Bogfoot, Mark Thompson, Pesky from Texas. How you doing, mate? Peter Hall is in. Jason Viator, hello mate, how you doing? Grandpa Joe's in, how we doing? Rudy H, is that a new name, Rudy H? Thanks for coming mate. How you guys? Hello mate. BPC's in, how you doing mate? Budget Pedal chap. Where are we at? Did we say Cal B? Maybe not. Hello Cal B, thanks for coming mate. John Channing. Search for Tones in, how you doing buddy? Dinger63 Faye Dundee, hello mate. Graham Campbell is in. Mississippi Blues. Jed Ellis, how you doing guys? What is going on? Trey Sheridan's in the house, how you doing mate? Thanks for coming. Mental. Is there more people coming to this these days? It seems busy. It seems like it's a full house, man. Thanks for coming. Sorry for the disaster at the start, and then sorry for the plane that came after the disaster. The real disaster. Anyway, who else? Did we miss anybody there? I think we're caught up, have we? Caught up. Mississippi Blues, we said hello to you. Yeah, we're all good. We're caught up. And then it's all the comments here of you can't hear me, sorry about that. Alfie, how you doing Alfie? Thanks for coming mate. Whoops, we jumped there, we jumped. Right, okay. Alright Gary, how you doing mate? Thanks for coming. And Pete77, bonjour. Everybody's in. Fantastic. Scott immensely enjoys it when I tell you to shut up. Sorry about that. Right, okay. So, thanks for coming. Right, just in case you've never seen it before or you're watching on catch up. If you're watching on catch up, hello. Stick something in the comments. Stick an emoji in. Tell me whether you like Fender or Gibson or neither. Actually, I'm not talking about the brands, but you know what? I think we probably can't avoid it. I might have to talk about some of the stuff as well. The politics, the wrongdoings of I'm only joking. Maybe not. See what happens. Right, okay. So what happens on the stream, what happens on the channel really is, yesterday, actually, I noticed that Pesky was asking how you vote in the poll. So let me explain that right the new. So what is this? I can't remember what cameras do what, so we'll try and figure it out. What does this do? Right, that's my belly cam, so we don't want that. There we go, this is the one. So if you go into the on YouTubes, the YouTubies, actually, can I show you here? I'll try and do this, right? Did that work? There's home, there's what YouTube looks like. Oh, you can't really see this, can you? But, right, if I go into my channel homepage, will you be able to see this? There you go, you go into the channel homepage, right, and then see this tab here, community tab. You click on that, because this is the community, and we're part of the community here. And that's it, basically. If you're subscribed, and you've got the notifications on, there's a good chance that these might come up anyway if you're not looking for them. But if you can't find them, sometimes they don't, even if you're subscribed and notifications. Don't worry about it. Then this is where I post up like ads for videos that are coming up or live streams like tonight. But basically, there's the poll. And this is what comes up on a Wednesday. So on a Wednesday, I'm asking a question. And you know what, we'll just get right into the poll. Or will we? Maybe not. I never know what I'm doing, by the way. That's one thing you can expect. So yeah, we'll go into the poll, and there's the question for this week. Fender or Gibson? Which brand's designs are you most drawn to? And look, it doesn't have to be specifically Fender or Gibson. Read more. You can read more and you can find out anyway. And then we've got the results of the poll. We'll talk about that. And then we've also got all the comments. And the comments are just amazing. Thank you. So actually, speaking of which, 326 votes. That is like high end for this channel. So thank you all so much for voting and commenting. And if we get into the comments, we've got, well, see it says 115 there. That's not accurate because half of them are me. Some more than half actually, because as you can see, I respond to every single one and they all count. Yeah, so I try to respond to the comments. I'll read out some of them as well on here. The ones from the people who are hopefully not in the live chat. I'll try and read them ones out and then hopefully not ignore the live chat, which is what I'm doing right now. So let's get into the live chat and we'll come back to the poll in a bit, right? So there's what happens. Poll on Wednesday, and then this live stream on Thursday, 7:30 PM UK, and then on a Friday, I do a video. Speaking of which, let's plug the video for this week. You may or may not know I've had loads of technical issues recently. I pretty much lost everything. Still got all the video files, but I lost all my projects. And I've lost weeks worth of editing. I was already behind. Anywho, I've got another China video walkthrough of a guitar store because they're easy to edit. So that's what's coming up tomorrow. I don't expect it to do anywhere near the numbers of last time because the last time just, I think I got the thumbnail and title right. I don't think that's going to happen this time. Right. Sometimes when I'm watching live streams, I don't enjoy it when they ignore the live chat, which is what I'm doing right now. So let's get into it. You know what? I'm going to jump past all the hellos and stuff so I can get caught up and see what everybody's saying. Right, there's all the you can't hear me and stuff, so that's good. Okay. Anton, yeah, he's saying, blame Brian at Searching for Tone for keeping me up so late with my live stream. That's right. Searching for Tone does live streams on a last night, which is, I don't know if it's still today for you. I can't keep up with the time zones and stuff. But anyway, last night was the live stream that Searching for Tone does. Check out the channel. And yeah, that's like 12 AM for me. So technically that's today. But anyway, I was on there too late. Anyway, Trey Shen's in the house. Always glad to see him. Trey Shen's live streams are awesome too, and I hate him because he's just a ridiculous player. And I'm away to add him as a moderator. There you go. I'm so jealous of this guy's chops. What a player. Check out Trey Shen's live streams. Let the people know, Trey Shen's, when you do them. How regular they are. Sorry, I've just sometimes caught you when I'm on, because I'm on all the time. Anywho, where are we at? Right. Oh, Alfie, what are you saying? This next solo is just a tribute to the previous unheard best solo in the world. First time in a while catching live. Thank you, mate. Cheers for coming, Alfie. Nice one. Yeah, the one that didn't get caught, that was, I'll never recreate that. That was amazing. Honestly, Trey Shredden's jaw would have hit the floor if you heard that last one. Anyhow, where are we at? IMA640, hello mate, don't know if I missed you before. Glad to see you here. Whoops. Right. Glenn Bailey says, hitting the like button will keep the audio running for another 2 hours. That's true. That's true. Great stuff. Peter Hall, hello all. Hope you are well. When is the duck racing? That's on the Lambs channel, which you should also check out on Monday nights. I'll need to plug all the channels. I'll do that one in a minute as well. But yeah, check out the Lambs channel on Monday nights for duck racing and all kinds of craziness. Krenar, how you doing, mate? Thanks for coming. Hope you're doing good, man. Not spoke to you for a while. Thanks for coming, mate. Krenar, need to check out his channel as well. He's another one that's annoyingly good. He's too good. He's just too good for YouTube. Yeah. Hate all these great players. Anyway, I'm just jealous. Anton, wrongdoings. 5 years ago, Gibson destroyed thousands of guitars when they could have donated them to schools or kids, or school kids, that couldn't afford a guitar. See links below after Steve's live stream. There you go. He's got the link right there if you want to see it. Whoops. So yeah, we could talk about the companies as well, but I want to talk about the guitars. Dave Lewis, a modded Starcaster is an excellent guitar. Totally agree, and you know yourself, mate, because you've done it too, haven't you? Here we go, we're getting into it now. Glenn Bailey, I'm a fan of the single cut LP style guitar. LTD have a take on one that sounds great and is comfortable to play. I like it better than a Gibson. Yeah, a lot of people like the ESP or the LTD. Is it the ESP2s that people say are the bee's knees? I think my pal John Simons from Sonic Drive Studios, he has just been selling his Gibson Les Pauls in favour of those recently, so nice. Pesky, nice one. My favourite thing about Gibsons are the detachable headstocks. You guy. William Legg, are Ibanez Prestige considered a Strat? Well, you know what, I would say that it is a Super Strat, of course, and it's a derivative of a Fender design. That's what I would say. What do you say? I mean, if you kind of put it all back to something, when it comes to solid body electric guitars, it's pretty much Fender, Gibson and Gretsch, maybe. But yeah, there we go. James Tejada. James, you've got a wee shout out in the video tomorrow. And I still get your name pronounced wrong. Sorry about that, mate. Strat types, not necessarily Fender. Yeah, of course, mate, that's it. We're not talking about necessarily Fender or Gibson. Just talking about which guitar designs are you drawn to more than the other, if any. I think we get the idea. Rudy H is asking, have I got that Mac yet? No. I was close. I was actually going to be buying it this week. I say buying it, putting it on credit, but I've been watching a lot of the videos that have been coming out about the new Mac 4 Mini. This is because my PC is gubbed and I just need something that works. I'm going to invest in a Mac and hope that I've got something that works for a long time. Yeah, so the Mac 4 Mini, there's been loads of stuff coming out about that recently, and I thought it looks good, and I was about to buy the Studio 2, but the smart recommendation seems to be hold off a little bit longer, and when they upgrade that one, it's probably going to be around the same price. The Studio, well, whatever they'll call it, the Mac Studio that's got the M4 chip in it. So I'm going to wait until summer next year. I'm going to hold on for dear life with this PC, and then that's what we're going to do, because I want to get like 10 years out of it if I can. 10 years, apparently it's possible, that's what I've been told. Pardon me. BPC. You need to check out Budget Pedal Chap's channel as well, of course. All your pedal goodness. Guitar reviews too. And I seen your thumbnail recently. He's also doing Monkey Strings reviews. Sorry, I'm not sure if that was the video was about, but that's what the thumbnail suggested. Change your strings, people. If I have the choice, I will have both Gibson style and Fender style guitar in my collection, but I lean more towards single coils, so I've got to side with the big F. That'd be the same for me, mate. Well, no, it's not really the same for me, because I don't really have Gibson style guitars in the squad here. I don't want to call it a collection, because it's kind of admitting problems almost, isn't it? I've just realised I don't even have the backing music on. How did that happen? Party times, let's go. Boom, boom. Let me know if the backing music's too loud. Whoops. And let me know if you can still hear me as well, because I just pressed the button that I'm not really sure what it does. Is that on? I don't know if it's on. I might have done bad stuff. Let me know what you're hearing. I'm going to check the most recent part of the chat just to see if I've done anything wrong. Let me know if the backing music's too loud or if you can't hear me anymore. Yeah. Sorry. I'll keep checking down in case. Right, anywho, where are we at? Trevor, hello mate, thanks for coming. Evening all. Bumcrack Watchco, one of my favourite usernames on the internet. Although a good telly is hard to beat, G and L make fab versions. Yes. I've not tried one yet. Sorry, I wasn't following you there, but I've got it because there's like a drum. Oh, hard to beat. I'm getting it. You're just too highbrow for me, mate. I need too much time to decode. Anyhow, it's actually not that complicated. I'm just pretty stupid. Sorry. IMA 640. I always think that Gibsons are out my price range, and also I would prefer a single cut from a different manufacturer for that money. I think it might be the same. Jason Viator, did I miss something? I'm not sure. If you're just here, no, because you were at the start, but you missed my epic, everybody missed my epic solo at the start because somebody forgot to plug in an audio cable that's apparently necessary to hear things. Oh, there's Krenar. Mac rules, I love my Mac Mini M1. Nice one, mate. This is what I'm hearing all the time, that Mac is the way forward, because I've been having problems. There you go. Well, we'll just make it about a live stream about Macs instead. Oh, I've lost me. Where were we? Well, we're at Krenar there. What happened there? There he is. Search for tone, your credit now has credit. You've lost me. James Tejada, you saw my last acquisition. I did, mate. I can picture it, I could see it, but I can't remember what the actual brand was. What did you get again? You'll have to remind me. But yes, I would say you're in the Fender sort of side. With that one anyway. Graham Campbell, I like both for different reasons. The main reason being I'm indecisive and change my mind a lot. That's fair enough, mate. I think we can all relate to that. The answer is all the guitars. Anton, I guess we all agree that too many guitars is not enough. 100%. Oh, mate, John Wines is in, the old grey guitarist. Check out the channel. How you doing, mate? The Mac Mini or wait for the Studio upgrade? I'm waiting. Yes. Same here, mate. I think that's what I'm going to do as well. Oh, John, are we on for Monday, by the way? There's a wee thing for you. So, as I was saying about the tech issues, John Robson came to the rescue and has offered to do a collab, sort of, what do you call it? Zoom call video thing. And we're hopefully going to get John Wines involved as well if you're free. If you are, mate, I'm going to send you the link that John sent me the other day, and hopefully we can meet you on Monday. That won't go live on Monday. That'll be pre-recorded, and I'll probably get it up for one of the Fridays, because these guys are helping me out because I'm struggling, as mentioned. And I can just feel right now, I'm starting to get ill. I can hear feel a throaty thing coming on. I've been teaching in school today, and like every kid all had the cold. And I was thinking, I'm going to get this, haven't I? I can feel it coming on now, right now. Great. Anyway, carrying on. BPC, neither G or F make the best version of their original designs these days, those. I would have to agree there, that's what I think. Right, I should probably get into the poll, but hold on, we'll come back to it. Shredding Finn, what are you saying? Honestly, those look enticing at $600, and other creators already confirmed it has all the horsepower for any audio needs. Yeah, this is the Mac we're on about again, yeah, isn't it? Flappers, your PC is about 9 years old. You had to pay through the nose for it, but it was worth it. Yeah, if you got 9 years out of it, mate, then you've done good. Well done. Excellent, the backing music's on. That's good news. Music fine, fantastic. Stevie Mac, you're hearing the voices in my head. I'm glad I'm not the only one. Dave Lewis, saying your mate got one of the new Mac Minis today to replace his old 2012 version. He thinks it's brilliant and only £530 from Costco. It's thicker, more like the studio. Nice. What have you got? One of the new Mac Minis. The new Mac Minis are quite small. Can you maybe get something else? I don't know. But anyway, good on him. Carl B, you've tried 4 different teletypes. Not for me being sold. Am I reading that wrong? No. Oh! You've sold them all. Maybe. Got you. Flappers, you missed the beginning because you were decorating. Right, fair dues, mate. Hope you did a good job. Thank you for that. Richard Clark, there are no voices in my head. I'm just schizophrenic, and so am I. Got you. Gary Hill loves a Big Mac. Oh, partial to a wee McPlant myself, but I hear you. Poo Ninja, you're late, but you're here. I'm glad you're here, mate. Thanks for coming. I know it's a long way from the moon. Always appreciated. Lucian, Stefan, you missed the start again. Don't worry about it, mate. It's all good. I'm just glad you're here. It's very rare that I could see how many people are here, but it's in my view for some reason. There's 64 people here. Is that a record? I never know. Hi. I'm getting a wee bit stage fright now. Thanks for coming. Okay. Oh man, Zen, you've got a MacBook Pro M3. Only thing I suggest is don't get one of their all-in-one. I've had problems with 2 such Macs, but the MacBooks are rock solid. Thank you, mate. Poo Ninja, Super Strats for the win. Alright. Nice. Right, okay. Oh, Grey Guitarist, Monday is cool, great stuff. I'll fire you a text later on tonight or something, and we'll get that confirmed. Great, glad to hear it, mate. That'll be brilliant. So, now that we've got confirmation, what's going to happen is, hopefully, so myself, John Robson, and Old Grey Guitarist, aka John Wines, 3 guitar teachers, and we're going to do like a guitar teacher roundtable, 3 questions. We're going to ask each other a question, and yeah, hopefully we'll get a good video of it. That's the plan. Good banter from both these guys, so it should be good. Right, I hope so. James Tejeda, FGN NST 110. That's right, it was an FGN. Thank you, mate, for reminding me. I forgot. Scott Bogfoot, anyone know if piano people care about what metal alloys their piano strings are made from, like guitarists do? Yeah, I'm pretty sure they do, mate. Just go in the forums. You know what these piano forums are like. All these pianists with gas getting like a new Harley Benton piano every 2 months and stuff. Ashley, for me, it's a Strat. When I was young, teen, I thought the Tom DeLonge Strat was the sexiest thing you'd ever seen, especially in surf green. Love Strats ever since. Speaking of which, Johnny Budget Guitar Show's latest video, he unboxed, well, I don't want to give you a spoiler, it's a mystery unboxing, but Ashley, I think you'll like it. Check it out. Where are we at? Poo Ninja. Hammer felt wars with piano like wood wars with guitarists. Yes, hammer felt is just as important as tone wood. I hear. Stevie Zero, Telecaster is where it's at. William Legg, you love the look of the Les Paul, but you prefer an Ibanez. Prestige next. Well, at least the RGs, the AZ doesn't feel right for me. See, I'm probably the other way around. Although the AZ was actually chunkier than I expected. For me, it's just all about the Fender Modern C. I'm just so vanilla with that. But there you go. But I did start on an Ibanez RG, funnily enough. Maybe not started, but I spent a lot of time on one. Graham Campbell, you've got the Mac Mini M1, had it a few years, do everything on it. In fact, you're typing on it right now. Now you're just showing off, mate. Good on you. Ninja, saying to throw up the thumbs up. Thank you, mate. Hugely appreciated. Zach84, the poll should have been Mac versus Gibson. Yeah, that would have been a good shout. Mac wins, says Trey. Dave Lewis, you've got a 2014 silver Mac Mini and the 2020. Sorry, Dave, I'm just laughing at how this has went so much into a Mac live stream. Right, what we're going to do to salvage this is we're going to get into the poll, all right? See, sometimes manage to do things. There's my belly cam again. Right, here we go. Fender or Gibson, so check it out. Is it what I expected? I don't know. Maybe. I didn't think Fender would be as popular. I maybe thought they would have been the most, but maybe not by so much. Anyway, that's me. I'm in this category as well, but maybe that is like part of the sample, because I'm thinking of the things that I've done on the channel. So I think I've done like one Harley Benton single cut video, and then I did a shootout with an Epiphone Les Paul. That's pretty much it in terms of single cuts. I had a Gretsch for a bit, so I'm assuming most people that are here have came via the Strat type route, because I've done loads of Strat stuff. Or maybe not, I don't know, so maybe that's just a skewed sample. If you went to Trogley's, if he did one of these, first thing you'd get more than 326 votes. Not that I'm complaining, that's awesome. And I think it would probably be more Gibson-esque. Yeah, so this is not definitive by any means, just definitive of our little community. So there we go, 65% are saying that they like the Fender-esque designs, not Fender, or maybe in some cases, and 25% for Gibson, and other else is 10%. And we'll always read out John Robson's because he is just like the best. He's a big supporter of the channel and good fan of the chat, good friend of the channel, not fan of the channel, maybe yes, but good friend of the channel. So anyhow, I'd like to say he's helped me out on Monday. John is saying, I was a dyed-in-the-wool Strat bloke for 20 years until one day I bought a Telecaster. That was it. I'd found my guitar. Once you're a Tele bloke, it's only a short hop to Les Paul territory, which is where I now reside. My number one guitar is now my Les Paul. Rock, funk, country blues, or anything else that handles with ease. There you go. And John's got an affiliate link for Les Pauls. Not really. No, maybe he does. Actually, speaking of affiliate links, hold on. I'll put my sales pitch hat on. Hello! Speaking of affiliate links. So the live stream, I don't monetize it because the ads are annoying. And even if I did put the ads on, and I was happy to annoy you, I'd earn like about 8 pence, even after this gets loads of views. So it's not worth it. It's not worth it to bother you with ads. So I'm going heavy on the Thomann affiliate links. If you were planning on buying anything from Thomann, only if you were planning on buying anything, please do consider using the Thomann affiliate link in the description. It's been helping, people have been using it, and I've been earning some commission off of it, so it's handy. It doesn't cost you any more. Right, back to the thing. Right, that was the sales pitch. Okay, Robbie F, I know that you're away for work, so let's say hello to Robbie. What are you saying? You like them both. You cycle through your LP Strat and Mustang every 3 days. You love all 3 guitars and want more from both companies, SG, Teles, ES, etc. Yeah, I think that's pretty cool, that what you're saying there, how you've, well, it sounds like you've got the 3 and you cycle through them every 3 days. It's a great way of doing it. I should do that as well, because I've got far too many guitars that get neglected. There you go, there's a live stream topic for another day. Neglected guitars. Oh, who's been neglecting their guitars? I most certainly have. So some you're neglecting, but you can't quite get rid of. Don't answer that, we'll save that for another stream. Upfruit. I think Fender, the Fender Mustang is my favourite guitar with its design, Same with the Starcaster, it just feels and looks good. All about the Starcaster, mate. Oh, mate. Oh, geez, mate. Look at this. Trey Shredding's in with the super chat. I can't put them up the screen. I don't have the technical abilities for that, but I can give it a heart. $10, mate. $9.99 for being a good guy. What an absolute legend. Thank you so much, Trey. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What do you call it? Never quoted. That's John quotes China guitar mic. Yeah, but thank you. Hugely appreciated. I wasn't, you know. Thomann affiliate links are lovely. Right, sorry. Moving on. I get uncomfortable. Thank you so much, Trey. You're a legend. Right, how do we get back to it? I'm already back on it. Apologies. Right, here we go. Yeah, Starcaster for me as well, up fruit. Love it. Like for me, the Starcaster. Can I do fat boy cam? Look at this. Look at the Starcaster. Can you see it? Oh, it's just so beautiful. Offset, semi-hollow. It's like a 335. It's got a maple fretboard, a 9.5 inch radius, 25.5 inch scale. It's got a Duesenberg, which it shouldn't have, but I put that on there because I love it. And I've got some cheeky coil splits in there as well. And it sounds amazing with the creamery humbuckers. And I should do a video on this one day. And anyway, that's about that done. Sorry, but yes, I do love the Starcaster. That's why I've got 3 of them. Right, carrying on. Where are we at? Flappers, you're in the chat, so I'll leave you. And it looks like we've had a wee conversation there anyway. Moving on, Dave Fiendish. Oh, it looks like that's an answer to another one, but it sounds like you're into one of the Hello Kitty strats. The new ones. So, nice. Feel free to talk about that if you like, the Hello Kitty strats. That could have been another stream, couldn't it? But I don't know how to pronounce this. Bigs, Bees, 100. Anything half as good for a third of the price. I hear you, mate. 100%. Earp I do adore my Fender S guitars, but my Epi Coronet is possibly my favourite guitar. Lightweight and gnarly. And I couldn't picture a Coronet. I had to go and Google it, and pretty cool, mate. Nice. Might have to try one out one day. From doing this poll, this is what happens when people start telling me the kind of things that they're into. I end up gassing for stuff that I wouldn't normally gas for, so now I'm thinking about SGs. And some of these other, like, what's it, Les Paul Jr. double cut type things and that. DC Jr. Kind of exciting. Maybe. Dragon. I don't have one style I prefer as I have, wait a minute. I don't have one style I prefer as I have Gibson-esque, I have Fender and Fender-esque guitars, but I have to admit my Revstar Standard is my main go-to guitar. There you go, I'm still to try out a Revstar, and there's another super chat in from Anton. Thank you so much, mate. Listen, guys, we don't need to, you're the best. Thank you so much, thank you. Love it. When I say love it, I'm actually trying to heart this. I can't find my mouse, there it is. Thank you so much, Anton, and what are you saying? For some lens cloths, now you have lenses. I know you're meant to take them off for this, but I've got this bonny pink one that came. How's that? Should I do this lens? I don't know what lens to do. Yeah, anyway, I'll get a fancy one though, mate. Thank you so much, Anton. You're an absolute gentleman. Hugely appreciated. Wow. It's mental. Crazy community. Thank you so much, guys. And there's Anton. We'll read you out again, seeing as you're tipping. Fender for me, I found the Gibson videos destroying. Yeah, you were mentioning that before, and you put a link into the chat too about was it the Firebird X's? Is that what they were? That's mental too, because if I remember correctly, right, they flopped in terms of they were very poorly received and they were very expensive as well. What were they, like 3-4 grand, which was super duper expensive at the time, maybe more. And they had all kinds of tech in them, and they kind of looked like bowling balls in terms of the finishes. But yeah, that wasn't a good look. Agreed. The Game Den, what are you saying? You just love the Strat, Super Strat shape the most, but you're also a sucker for the G shapes like LP, SG, Explorer, 335 and V. So all of the above. Yeah, that was one of the things I was saying as well. I quite fancy a Firebird because I got to try a Fasley one recently that I really liked actually, but I just had some fret issues. But yeah, I'm just not generally into any guitars that are awkwardly shaped and require awkward gig bags or massive heavy rectangles. You know what I mean? you got to gig these things sometimes. This is one of the things that I'm annoyed about my Starcaster. I've got two of them that I definitely want to gig. I don't know if I would gig my Fender one just because it actually is kind of heavy. But the other two I want to gig, so I'm in the market for a gig bag for them. I have been for a long time, I just can't decide on one. Dave Fiendish, sorry to read that, Steve. I think you're talking about my tech issues. You're a sucker for an SG styled and Les Paul Jr. styles, guilty as charged. My lud. So yeah, there you go. This is the kind of thing that gets me gassing when I start reading a few comments of people who are all at the same stuff. Alien Fozenerski. That guy. Both 59 Carina Flying V from Gibson and American Ultra HSS Stratocaster from Fender. Nice one, mate. Got a bit of both going on there. Right, let's do one more. Here's Jojo. Jojo Fry Rocks. Haven't said that. Oh wait, that must have been from another comment. Sorry, if I can find it, I'll read that one out. Goth Mog. Always Eastman now. I've only heard the best of stuff about Eastman. Nice one. Caddy's Jam Cave. Strats, Tellys and Jaguars over LPs, Firebirds, Explorers and Vs. You're all crazy. Yeah, that was another one. So yeah, those three shapes, the Firebirds, Explorers and Vs, although I love them, just the practicality kind of kills it for me. I would maybe I'd maybe go for a Firebird and just forgo all these other things that bother me. Road, I can't read that. Where is it? Road to never. Sometimes it's hard when it's all together. Strats and Super Strats, he says, and there's Jojo Fry Rocks. Fender generally, but if I wanted a really hard rock style guitar, I'd go for Ibanez. Yeah, I've had my fair share of Ibanez too. You've got a really nice one actually, Jojo. That is it, a bluey purple one. I like it. RG550 is it? Very nice. Of course, check out Jojo's channel as well. Speaking of channels to check out, John Oakley Music, PRS for me, and oh my god, his latest PRS that he got is an absolute beaut. Check it out. What is that finish called? I think the video is called something about my dream guitar or selling my dream guitar or something. Check it out. It's very cool. Right, let's get back into the live chat. Thank you everybody for all the responses. Always hugely appreciated. All the votes, all the comments. I know, I mean, I'm so glad to be growing and more people are coming. It just means that I can't answer everything unfortunately now, which is kind of a good problem to have, but well, it's not really, is it? I would rather read everything and respond to everything. Anywho, carrying on. Let's see where we got back to there. Where were we at? Right, let's get back into Max. No, I'm only joking. Stevie Zero, when are you going to show the guitar you bought in China? Soon, mate. Like, I'm so far behind on videos, and the guitar that I got from China is just such a cool story that I'm leaving that one to last. I'm just hopeful I'm going to get out this year, mate. But yeah, I've got so much to edit. I want to cry. Carl B, so about those robo-tuners. Yes. I had a pupil who, I doubt he'll be in the chat, Kieran, when he was a young laddie. He was probably, I don't know, maybe about 15, 16 or something at the time, and he was very lucky that one of his grandparents was gifting him a lot of money to buy a guitar that he really wanted, and he wanted the Gibson Les Paul. I think it would have been about 2013 maybe, or 2014, 2015, one of the two. And he got a Les Paul Standard. It was absolutely beautiful as well. And it had the robo-tuners. Maybe after about, I'd say, 6 to 9 months, wasn't using them anymore. It was kind of just turning them manually. It's like, well, why are you turning them manually? It's like, they're always needing charge and they're no great and stuff. And that seemed to be the consensus across the board eventually. But I think you get good deals on them now, like the guitars that have them on them. Anyway. Old Man Zen, I think I have as many PRSs as you do Fenders. Nice one, mate. What are you? Poo Ninja, I've held lots of Les Pauls over the years. Only one of them felt nice. Yeah, I've still not felt a nice one yet, mate. But another mate of mine who's got a channel, Simon Kennedy, years ago I got to try out his Gibson 335, and that's the greatest Gibson I've ever played. Absolutely loved that. He didn't keep it, but it was amazing. Greg Green, you always give 10%. That's what I like to hear, mate. Anton, thank you for putting a link in for Johnny Budget Guitar Show. Nice one, mate. Flappers, yeah, you never got on with tellies or LPs yourself. See, I've got a couple of tellies, but I don't play them enough. In fact, there's one I'm probably going to get rid of, the Starcaster. But I'm going to get another one to put in its place, possibly another Starcaster. Has anyone ever used parts, specifically bodies from HZ guitars on eBay? They've got some cool bodies, cool finishes, quite fancy checking them out. There's a blue floral that's quite cheap. Anyway. Bumcrack Watchco, you had an LP studio. Robo Tuners, you enjoyed it. No issues at all. Great for drop tuning. There you go. You enjoyed it. Does that mean you don't have it anymore? So maybe you've gave the tuning issues to someone else. Maybe. Carl B, oh, I'm up to 4.82k subs. Oh, that's mental, mate. I've been so blessed the past wee while. The channel's grown beyond belief for me. Like, I know it's not like the craziest numbers ever, but for me, I still can't believe it. Like, it was only like the end of about this time last year that I reached 1,000, so I can't believe it. Thank you so much. Love you. Where are we at? Old Man Zen, you've only got the one Les Paul. You lucked out and found the perfect one for me. I tend to prefer Strats and Tellies for the most part, but ironically, I'd say my LP has aged the best of them. See, this is it. This is the consensus that I seem to hear about Les Pauls. I could be wrong, but it says something like, yeah, so Les Pauls, you basically need to find a good one, but once you find a good one, it can be absolutely incredible, like life-changing guitar. So I'm just hoping that happens for me, and I don't think I'll settle on one until I get that kind of experience. But it's going to have to be light-ish. There's Trey's super chat again. Thank you so much, Trey. You're absolute legend. Greg Green, what are you saying? You're mainly a telly guy. Thank you, Joe Strummer, and the Les Paul. Love it as... And the Les Paul, I love it as a special in TV yellow. There you go. That slab feel is just home for me, even though it's a bit heavier. Right, okay. A special. Maybe you need to check out a special as well then. Oh, Anton stuck my affiliate link in. You absolute legend. That's not another super chat, is it? It is. Oh, searching for tone, you absolute gentleman. Thank you so much, mate. It's just coming in thick and fast. That was me. The search for tone, you super chatted me a few weeks ago, and I repaid the favour last night. We're just chucking this $5 around. Thank you so much, mate. Always appreciate it. It's good to support each other's channels, isn't it? Legend. Thanks again. Where are we at? Wait a minute. Did I like the thing? We were talking about your channel earlier on, mate. If you weren't here, of course, check out Searching for Tone's channel. You have been here the whole time, haven't you? Maybe. I remember you said you were ill. Okay, where did we get to? Search for Tone, can you only turn ads off when you hit 1k subs? I want to turn mine off for lives. Hate when people miss bits because of an ad. I don't know, mate. I don't think I did any live streams until I was monetized, so I'm not sure, mate, sorry. But you know what, I wish I did live streams before I was monetized, because it helps to get monetized, like to rack up the watch hours, because you need to hit 4,000 watch hours. So yeah, good idea. Poo Ninja, you've got a Jackson Kelly you need to play more. Yeah, that's it. I think we've all got some guitars that we need to get more playtime with, don't we? Trey Shreddens, you love the Starcasters. Trey, I would love to see you playing a Starcaster, mate. What do you think of this one, mate? Trey, check this out. Look at it. Yeah, active, contemporary active Starcaster, but I've modded it into like almost a Gretsch type thing. Love it. I've done a couple of videos on the mod process, and that's another one I've got to do the third part of. But anyway, or what about this one? Oh, I love a Starcaster, so I do. This one's incredible. I actually might even like this one the best. And it's the cheapest. Sorry, putting it away. I'm getting too excited about Starcasters. You know what would be funny? I think we're maybe getting better numbers tonight, which I'm really thankful for, is because of the topic. Like, we're pulling in the Fender and the Gibson crowd. Fender versus Gibson. So people who maybe don't normally watch this would maybe see that and come across and see what's all this about. But imagine I did a Starcaster stream. There'd be like nobody there. Well, hopefully the regulars would attend. Hopefully yourselves would come. But yeah, I just love them so much. Honestly, I could talk about them for, I could do a 5-hour stream on Starcasters. But yeah, I don't know who else is interested. Trey, get a Starcaster, mate. Love to see you playing one. The Autumn Stone. You were going to get a Starcaster but ended up getting a Casino instead. Big mistake. No, I'm not joking, mate. I've heard Casinos are cool as well. I'd fancy one too. You know what? I'd probably have one as well, but it's just, the Starcaster does it for me. I just love the maple fretboard. I need it. To get a maple fretboard on a semi-hollow, it's just chef's kiss. Okay, sorry. Bombcrat Watchco. Oh, don't forget about the legendary Tokai Love Rock. Yes, mate. My mate Cyborg Guitars. He's been in a couple of the Kenny's videos that I've done. That's another one that I've got to, another 2 that I've got to edit. I went to another 2 Kenny's road shows and I forgot to edit, well, not forgot to edit them, just not did it. But yeah, he also has a Tokai Love Rock, got one recently, very cool. Oh man Zen, you picked up a Starcaster because my wife wouldn't let me put it back on the hanger at the guitar shop. You've got the coolest wife ever, mate. You love them too, but you hadn't planned on picking one up. Nice. Crinar, the headstock is vibey. Crinar, please get a Starcaster. I want to hear you playing a Starcaster too, mate. Honestly, one of these old Affinity ones, okay, they maybe need a wee bit of work, right? The nut isn't cut amazingly well on that one, but just such a great guitar. I'm absolutely loving the old Affinity necks with the narrow, tall frets. Getting right into narrow, tall frets these days. Very cool. Anywho, Greg Green, Casinos are awesome. Nice one, mate. Flappers is saying, hello Kitty, you saw the fuzz and was like, ooh. Yeah, I've seen they've got like a collection out, haven't they? What's his name? Trogley, he'll be all over that. He'll have the whole collection next week. Keep an eye on the channel. Trey Shedens is thanking Searching for Tone for the shout out. That's what I like to hear. Community. It's all about it. Carl B, the Starcaster headstock looks like it had a fight and lost. But I'm the winner of that fight. Sorry. Love it. Fister Roboto can't get over the fact how awesome, loud, beautiful this man's jacket is. New subscriber, by the way. Thank you very much, Fister Roboto. I recognise your name and avatar from 3 Chord Dave's live stream, which is on every Saturday night at 10 PM UK or Irish time if you like. And Fister Roboto, I'm also a big fan of Archer, so I love your Krieger avatar. Yep. Oman Zen, dude, try an SG Junior. You picked one up used a few weeks ago and it's absolutely amazing. Actually, I tried out an SG Deluxe, I think it was, Epiphone. It was in gold, it was at Kenny's a few weeks ago, and I actually really liked that. If I've still got it, I might, nah, I can't afford it now. Anywho, Pesky, you'll love everything about the Starcaster except for the headstock. Well, the new Squire Affinity Starcasters have a different headstock, and I may or may not have one in this room right now, still in a box that I've had for about 3 weeks that I need to do an unboxing on. But yes, another possibility. And if you don't like maple, I think it's got a laurel board, maybe rosewood. I think it's probably laurel or some of these other ones. What's the other ones it might be? Yeah, those ones. Greg Green, AI recently was gifted an Ibanez Roadstar guitar that has that Starcaster shaped headstock. Yeah. Oh, I think you were, yeah. Yeah, the Ibanez Roadstar and the Blazer had a very similar headstock. It was smaller, but same kind of stuff. Pete Martin, Antigua Burst, yes or no? I don't think so. Not for me, mate, no. Nah, I mean, is there an Antigua Burst? There's one that's like really cream, and then there's another one that's kind of greeny, isn't there? Like almost a minty green colour. I don't mind that one so much, but really, nah. Foster, it's like Nyan Cup puked on him. Yeah, this is this jacket. You know what? This isn't my favourite one out of my daft jackets, but I try and cycle them so I'm not wearing the same one every single live stream. That's the efforts that I go to, you guys. But yeah, I know they're a bit daft. Richard Sheehan, you finally got here. Thanks for coming, mate. You like either Fender or Gibson, particularly partial to Tellys and Les Paul Juniors. TV yellow at the moment. Nice one, mate. So you're either or. Good on you, mate. Good mix. Peter Martin at Flappers is saying no to Antigua for him. Where are we at? Autocorrect, where are we at? Here we go. Bumcrack Watchco, on Monday you bought a PV Raptor for the princely sum of 4 cans of cider. What a great deal, mate. So, how's the guitar? Is it any good? And was the cider in date? That's what we need to know. Eddie G, best body shape ever, except for mine. Sorry. 335, great on the 335 and all the others that followed. Casino sound great, and the EB2 and Rivoli basses could be the coolest looking of all time. I'll need to look them up, mate. I'll just take your word for it just now. Hold on though, mate. I have to take disagreement with your 335 being the best body shape ever. It's just a wee bit too big. Wee bit too big for me. 339 maybe, or a 330, or a Starcaster. Of course, sorry. It's just too cool. Greg Green, you've played a Gibson and to be honest, you just enjoy playing Epiphones way more than Gibsons. You sound the same, but I started on Fenders, so that is really my wheelhouse. Okay, so you enjoy Epiphones more than Gibson. What's all that about? That's interesting. Pesky Pesky, you don't like the Mickey Mouse ears on ES335s. Is that... I don't know what we're talking about there, mate. Oh, right, okay, the horns. Got you, mate, yes. They don't bother me too much. Actually, you know what I really like? One of my favourites that do 335 types is the Hagströms. Seen the Hagströms? Is it the Viking? Viking or Super Swede? Can't remember. I think it's the Viking is their 335 type. It's ever so slightly more pointier. Not like jaggy, shreddy pointy. It just looks a bit more fierce. I kind of like it. I like it a lot. Where are we at? Greg Green, you love Epiphone Shertons for a 335 style guitar. They feel comfortable to play. Nice one, mate. Oops. Oh, the chat jumped there. Apologies. What do we get to there? Oh no. There we go. We're back in. Oh, thank you so much, Serge, for chucking all the links in. Well done. Pesky Pesky, best Gibson ever played was your friend's vintage 1965 ES330. I've got to look at one of them recently. Incredible guitar. Nice, man. Yeah. I've just spotted the time there, so what else can I say? How far behind are we? Right, Greg Green, you like oddball guitars, not brand, just strange models because they tend to mishmash of the usual suspects as guitars go. You also stand out easier. Yeah, I like kind of quirky things as well. I think that's what's getting me in more to Gretsch these days, and anything that might have gold foil pickups. Or even, I've got the Jazzmaster gas as well. So anything that's got that spiky sound. The shrill sound that no one likes. And in my younger years I probably wouldn't like it either because that was when my hearing worked, but lugs are a bit damaged these days, so yeah, I think the high end's gone. That's why I never focus too much on talking about tone of things, because these things are not accurate. Okay, Rudy H, why are you not on LPs then? Is it the necks, weight, non-single coils? Pretty much all of the above, mate. It's the, yeah, the neck. Not big on rosewood. I prefer slightly more curved radius, my 9.5. I prefer the longer scale length. Usually the weight is a big factor. And what else? When it comes to Gibson, of course, it's the price. And yeah, single coils. I'm not really that big on humbuckers in general. There's very few neck humbuckers that I like and would ever use. Camera's out of focus. Can I fix that? Slight pose, Vogue. It's maybe not coming back in focus. Maybe you don't deserve it. Anywho. I'm going to try and fix it. Amazing. Right, IMA 640, I would buy a second-hand guitar. You would buy a second-hand guitar body from eBay. So would I. Lucian Stefan, you have only tried and bought my first Gibson this year and I was sold. I started selling and replacing all my guitars with Gibson. You never tried a Tele though. I hope I don't get the same experience. I hope so too, mate, but it sounds like you found the one with a Gibson, so I'm happy for you, mate. Hollywood Actress is in. How you doing, mate? Thanks for coming. Where are we at? You've got to check out a video. Oh, that might be my Starcaster one. Nice one, mate. Trey Shrens, you got a Gibson Memphis 335 I would love if you're ever in Florida. Come on by. I will do, mate. I've been to Florida twice, actually. But, yeah, I'll come and give you a shout. No worries, mate. Krenar, show us your Fender Starcaster. Like you have to ask. I showed it earlier, but we'll show it again. Oh, yeah, this is the one. Look at it. Look at it. Sorry, I could just show you this all day. Oh yeah. It's not an original, mate. It's not a 70s one. It's a 2013. And I've got the most epic story ever about that Starcaster. You have no idea. In fact, there is one man in the chat here, if you're still here, Eddie G, who's a local guy who knows about the story with me and the Starcaster. I'm saving that for a video one day. Crazy story. Right. I am going to jump through a little bit. Oh, Aaron Shorts in the chat. How you doing, mate? Thanks for coming. Right. Dave is asking, have I got many gigs over Christmas and New Year's? Right, okay, funny you should ask. First things first, just to tell you, just to share stuff. Tomorrow night, I'm going to see a band that I absolutely love. I've been to see them a couple of times. These guys, Kringbin. Ever heard of them? Check them out. Mostly instrumental, but not all instrumental. Three-piece guitar, bass, drums. They're just so vibing. Absolutely phenomenal. I wanted to show you their website, but look, when you go on their actual website, you get nothing. Error 503. You can't see that because it's actually where my face is, but anyway. But yeah, fantastic band. Check them out. So I'm going to see them in Glasgow Hydro tomorrow. Very excited about that. But as for my own gigs, I've had about 3 weeks off and I don't have a gig until next weekend. And then it's starting to get busy again over Christmas and stuff. So yeah, I'll try and get some more gig footage. Tom Dust, you started out on a Tele, brief flirt with an SG, but ultimately settled on a Strat. Loving my enthusiasm for Starcaster. Yeah, mate, it's too much. Love them. Right, started out with a Tele, SG, and you're on a Strat. That's my man. Good on you. Greg Green, Old Man Zen, you're speaking there. The funny thing is that it feels like Fender is just looking at the strange knockoffs and making those themselves for those lines. And know exactly what you're talking about there. Pete Martin, how you doing, mate? I'm a Fender man, but have a vintage V100 in Ice T, and it's a great guitar. It sounds much better than an Epiphone to me. I bet it does, mate. But I'm not going to go on my rant again about vintage guitars. I don't have any problems with the guitars themselves. It's just that name. I hate that name. Sorry. Moving on. And it's not a brand name snob thing. It's just a stupid name. That's it. Right, okay. I'm not going to get into it. Sorry. Right, sorry. We're going to scoot up a little bit there. Oh, we got way. I lost it. Krinar, now I also want a Starcaster. You're good at this. Please get a Starcaster, mate. You'd actually, Krinar, you appreciate the finer things. Maybe, well, of course you can find a Fender one. They're about 1,000 these days. Maybe just under about 900. But the classic vibes, Squire Classic Vibes, made in the same factory. It's pretty much the same guitar. There's very little difference. I think it's maybe like a bone nut instead of a plastic nut. That's about it. And logo. Have fun at the gig. Great, thank you very much. Eddie G, Starcaster story. Oh yes. Let's just say, oh, okay. Right, well, hopefully nobody's seen that because that's the thing. Right, okay, but nice one, mate. Yes, right, have fun at the gig. Indeed. Yeah, we'll see you all at John Robson's live stream tomorrow night, 5 PM of course. Cameron Cowish, what's your take on ebony fretboards? I like them, mate. I do like them a lot. They're harder and smoother than maple. Well, maybe not smoother because they're not always finished like a maple one is. But yeah, I do enjoy maple, and it sounds bright too. So yeah, like it. Eddie G, you don't think anything does a great clean jazzy sound like a semi-hollow guitar? I think everyone should have one in their arsenal. Totally agreed. By the way, Eddie G is like the best bass player in the world, just in case you didn't know. And he has a channel, and he does awesome covers. Check him out. And he's from Dundee. So, there you go. Can't beat that. Anton, Steve, do you gig with your Starcasters? No, mate, I wish. I'm looking for an appropriate gig bag. I kind of settled on the Gator Pro one. I'm going to get one day, but I don't have one yet. Right, okay. Yeah, mate, long-haired wigs it indeed. Right, we're getting out of here. Thank you all so much. Hopefully, you can make it for the video tomorrow. Like I say, I'll be away at a gig, so I won't be able to respond to the comments in the usual fashion. I think tomorrow's video is going to tank, so if you're going to come along, if you want to see another Chinese guitar store, then come and check out. This one's a bit different from the other one. Right, okay, let's get out of here. Thanks again for coming. Until next time, see you later. See you later. See you later. I don't know.